The Max Gaming coming back at you live from Mac Gaming Studios in California with another episode of Space Astronomy 2. I'm the Mac Father along with
Bonsai 728.
Bonsai's in the house today. Little Mac is under the weather, so he's in bed. I don't know what else to say. He wishes he'd be here, but he's not. I have a ghost on my chest today. You got the witch hat.
Yep.
Is it almost?
You're very spooky.
Sorry. I am spooky. Whoa. So, it's been a while. I've really been busy, I guess, on the server and a little bit in real life, but not too busy for you folks out there. Thank you all very much for the support. We always want to say that first. We love what you guys do. Have you seen the Mars base?
I haven't. I haven't seen what progress has been.
I did a little work over there. So let's go check that out first. I love this card. This is probably one of the, even though it's like the other teleporting mods were faster, this is coolest.
Yeah, it's definitely my favorite mod, especially once we figured out the computer craft or OpenComputers program for it.
That's even better.
Those two working together makes it really cool.
All right, so I moved everything over into the base, and this is what we got. So we got all our computer stuff here to go anywhere with the Stargate. I put some screen monitors up, and there's this cryogenic chamber here that you could go to sleep in too and heal yourself a little bit, that's
pretty sweet.
Not bad.
I like that.
Wait, I'm behind the screen now. I gotta fill that up back there. Wow, that was bad. I went into the cryogenic chamber and I came back in the back of the screen.
Oh, yeah.
So this is just a little temporary base. I mean, not temporary, but this is our permanent base. It's got oxygen sealers, so there's oxygen in the environment here. I did not put oxygen in this part. Oh, sorry, this part like I did the moon base. That's all right. We don't need it. And then we put the vehicles are gone.
Oh, no.
Who took our vehicles?
Aliens.
I know, they can't trust them. Ken said we couldn't trust them. But I had them here, sitting here, and they were fine. I thought they would be fine. They were chunk loaded, but the aliens came and took them, I guess. So I think we got everything we needed from, I don't know why. Every time I see a meteorite, I have to punch it. I think we got everything we needed from Mars. I don't think we need we have a little base that we could come back to if we want to. It's not that bad of a looking little base, right? Oh.
Looks nice. Just click on that for the peeps.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. There. Yes.
Oh, wait, they may not be able to see it.
I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens. Oh, they'll see it. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, so this part of the adventure here is done. And we can always come back here. And it's nice little, I loved the environmental thing we did in here with the trees and stuff. I think it added a nice little touch.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I did add our own little things with water and stuff because I didn't like the little pools of water they had. And there's way too many trees in here last time, so we cut them up. But yeah, this is a little temporary Mars base. We could come back whenever we want, or we could put machinery here if we wanted to do something like that. I mean, the moon base is still there. But I think today we should get into finally doing our reactor controls.
Yeah, definitely.
So before, I'm not sure if you guys watched that episode. If you haven't, go back and watch it. We were using the RedNet ports, right, off the back, I think?
Yeah, I think they're redstone control or something along that line.
Yeah, and now we kind of moved away from that because those involved using the capacitor banks. And when we switched to the matrix, we kind of got rid of those. And we got rid of the tick lag, too. I guess it didn't like having 6,000 capacitor banks in the server.
It was only 3,800.
7,000, 8,000, something like that. So what we did is on the back of these, we took those off and then added the computer port the reactor computer port from OpenComputers. So, and we ran wires all the way around. They're all connected. Underneath here, they all come together. Yeah, and so they're everything is connected. So what we were gonna do today, I think, is run a program in here to control multiple reactors, and I think it's done up by MJRLegends.
Yeah, it's the guy who makes the mod pack,
which is cool. The mod pack is great. So MJRLegends had OpenComputers program to manage not only passive reactor but active reactors too. So if you were making steam for turbines, it would control all that too, I think.
Yeah, I think it will.
But one of the problems that we were having was having multiple ones. If you have a computer, I believe the CPU can only handle 16 components. Is that right? Not the CPU, but
yeah. It's the CPU.
Okay,
I can only handle. I put them in this chest here. I took all the parts out. But if you hold your mouse over and hit Shift on the CPU there in the chest,
yeah. So it says
it says supported components
16. So we had to go to a server type computer, which just is a basic. It's a computer in a rack. And it makes it bigger that you can add more components to control more components. So we'll go ahead and throw that on. Where you want to put it, right over here or something?
Yeah, I think that'll work fine.
So it's just an empty rack, and it holds all the components of the computer, basically. It also probably does more than that. So if you click on the sides of this thing, you get this bottom, top, back, right, left. Those are all for interconnecting with different computers, right? Different computers, different networks.
Yeah, exactly. You can have up to 4 different servers in here, and if you wanted to run if you wanted different servers to interact with different sides, that's what this menu does.
So we're just basically using it as just give me a little bit more components for computers. So we're just going to connect to the bottom, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And you have to hit enable on this. Or is it...
I think that has to do with like the internal.
Oh, okay.
When you can have multiple computers in here that can communicate directly with each other, just within the server rack, and I haven't gotten into that, to be honest.
So we put a server tier 3 in, and we didn't hit enabled. We just want to communicate with the components that we have. So we're really not using this all the way to its full function, but it can be used for more. So inside the rack now, you're gonna, or inside the server, you're gonna put all the components in, right?
Yeah, I just tossed them all in there. So if you right-click on the front, you can see.
Yeah, so if you see the little bar right here at the top where the components went, if you click on them, we put our Lua BIOS, we put a graphics card tier 3, a central processing unit tier 3, memory, 2 3.5 memories. And then this is the other part of this, where the component bus tier 3 actually allows us to communicate with more components, which are those computer ports. So not only do we have 16 from the central processing unit, but the component buses, we have 16 and 16. We have a bunch now. And, let me click back on this one more time. And, of course, you have your internet card and a wireless. Do we have a wireless one?
The wireless... I haven't really figured out exactly how it all works. I was hoping that there was a way to do away with some of this cabling, but I haven't figured all that out yet.
I think there is a way. If we look, I think there is a way. We just have to study it a little bit better, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
So now that's connected to this screen, and you can make the screen, I think, any size you want, right? Right.
Yeah, there's kind of a different... most programs are written for kind of a certain aspect ratio, so if you don't want a bunch of black bars along the top or the bottom, you kind of have to be conscientious of what size you make them. So
the perfect size is 4x3. We enlarged that, I think, a couple. So we can turn this on, right?
Yeah, just boot it up. Hit turn on.
Turn on. Okay, so you can hear it.
Oh, and if you right click on the rack, you can see that I checked the little box next to the server for the purple line, which signifies that it's connecting through the bottom.
Oh, okay.
You can kind of see that little purple line connecting the server to the And I believe that the top row of boxes are like external connections, and the internal, or the bottom row of boxes are internal connections, but I'm not positive.
Okay. So we got the home screen of oh, this seems familiar to me. So I think you want to install, right? Install the software on there?
Well, we already have the software. You basically actually, that's one thing that I'm not sure how you do in the servers, because you can't actually put the floppy disk in here. I'm not sure if there's a disk drive or something.
Oh, so you might have to install.
The floppy disk doesn't fit in.
Okay, so you might have to install before you put it in here.
Yeah, you might have to use put that hard drive in a computer, because all these components were in a computer case at first when we were trying it, and then we realized that we needed more. We needed to be able to connect to more things, so I bumped it up to a server.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, there's a standard process. You basically just use this OpenOS operating system floppy disk in a computer.
Yeah,
and if you stick it into one of the slots in the computer and then type install, it'll say, "Do you want to install OpenOS?" And you hit Y, and then it'll go through and do all the code and install it.
Yeah, and then it will ask you if you want to reset, and you probably would reset it. Restart. Uh-oh, I got a red light.
Yeah, I forgot to put the flux point on there. Turn it off and then back on again.
Oh, we didn't have any power. Power is an important thing.
Tech support number 1. Is it plugged in?
Is it
no? Okay, plug it in. Still doesn't work. Turn it back off and on again.
Yeah, did you restart? All right, so we're at the home screen here.
Yeah, so we've already let's see. I can do. Let me grab the code here.
I think it's just a paste bin, and then you put the code in that you want to go into the computer, I believe.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people set up these really handy. Once you've installed the OpenOS, you can. It's got this paste bin feature built into it, so people can upload their code to paste bin, and it'll basically run the install straight from the internet, as long as you have the internet card in. That's what that card that's in the server does.
All the smart people make all the code. We're just the ones using it. And it is a case sensitive too, just in case you didn't know. So he's going to type in capital V, capital C, J, J, 0, capital J, F, and then the minus F, the dash F, just make sure if there was a thing on this already, it's going to write a new one to it. And then the program's called Reactor.lua. So he hits enter, and it says downloading, saved from pastebin, save data to the home reactor, and then I think you just type in Reactor.lua to run it, right?
Yeah, you just hit enter and should boot right up.
And here we go. Okay, total stored energy. So now this is a little different. Either we haven't figured it out yet how to make it communicate with the matrix, or we might need a different kind of program. But this is showing the total stored energy from all the reactors themselves. So each reactor is holding a million RF. We have 24 of them, and that's where you gain around 23 million RF.
Yeah, and if you fly around here, like right now, you can see on there it says only 2 are online. So if you fly around, most of them will have the red on the panel there. Usually one of the ones over here is green. Yeah, this one down here is the one. This is like Reactor 1 for some reason it decided. So this is the one that it leaves running all the time, pretty much.
Yeah, that's because
yeah, we basically use. Each one of these reactors generates about 80,000 RF. And so we're always using, basically the way this program works is it monitors until you get down to 50% capacity, and then it'll bump things up, I believe.
So it's monitoring all the stored power in the reactors themselves. So when the buffer inside the reactors get down to around 50%, then it would kick on more of the cores. And the induction matrix is holding 4.5 trillion RF, which is amazing.
Yeah, yesterday, it's been about 24 hours or so since maybe a little less, since I got this computer program up and running for the first time. And it's basically was at 50% in the induction matrix yesterday. So we generated, a couple trillion RF since yesterday. And then it shut them all down at some point, and it's just maintaining the trickle that it needs. It's basically using one entire reactor all the time, and then it drains one periodically with the extra 20,000 RF per tick, above and beyond the one reactor. And then it'll kick that second one on when that second one gets down to 50%.
That's crazy. We're making crazy power. We're not even using crazy power yet. I wonder how can we use crazy power? Oh, I'm stuck on the floor. This room has really turned out well, I tell you.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
I don't even know how we came up with this. We were like, let's make a whole core of reactors. We're like, yeah. So this is going to do the job for us. It's going to monitor all the reactors. And you can see now it's only 1 out of 24 that are on. This will keep us from wasting a lot of fuel. It actually monitors the fuel and everything. Look at that. That's a lot of uranium in there. And I don't know why it's not exporting the waste. I guess maybe that's not a lot of waste in there. It should be exporting the waste out here. Yeah, I got that.
I think it does periodically.
When it kicks
But
it
I'm
out.
not sure.
Maybe it's just burning the scene there until it gets a full ingot and then kicks it out. Oh, what happened?
I clicked there's a button down at the bottom, and there are some controls and stuff in here.
Oh.
Like right now you can see, I guess reactor 1 is not the one that's always on. This is one thing that with this many reactors, the program doesn't seem to like it. And so you can't like easily scroll through all of the reactors. It'll skip to like 14 or 24 sometimes. I don't know. I haven't figured that part out.
So this is actually actively monitoring because you can see the updates going through. So reactor 1 is probably off. It has a casing heat of 19, fuel heat of 19.
Yeah, and see, like I clicked the right arrow one time and it went straight to reactor 24. So
yeah, it's a little weird.
I'm not sure what's going on there.
It's still cool though.
Yeah, and then you can go to the control screen, that left button there, and you can control. You can manually control the rods to make them, and turn reactors on and off and stuff like that.
Oh, you could actually say, I want to run the rods at this percentage. And
yeah, you can. None of that is automated yet. From reading what MJR Legends has said on his Discord, which is public, by the way, and you can get the link to it on the I think it's the Extra Planets
website
curse page. Yeah,
wiki. Oh, the curse page. Okay,
I think it's on there if I remember right. But you can basically control all this manually right now. I think, I'm not positive on this, but I think controlling with the rods might be a little bit more efficient. I'm not sure.
It would seem like it would be a little bit more less fuel if you ran everything like at 95% insert of the rods, and then you would have a total. It depends how many I guess you were running. No, what would be more efficient probably for us is to do a steam turbine. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, definitely.
I keep wanting to point at you and poke at you, and then I hit you sometimes.
And then you punch.
And I punch you. I'm sorry,
and I cry a little.
I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy.
And then you can also turn on and off the reactor management just in general. Like you could turn this to off and then set your settings. The only problem is it's hard to get to, like, I don't know how to get to each individual reactor. So I'm not sure why it skips so many. Maybe we just have too many for the program. I'm not really sure. But yeah, so it's a pretty full-featured program. I think he just rewrote it like the other day. So pretty slick.
That is cool. Thank you, Mr. MJRLegends, not only for this OpenComputers thing, but for the mod pack too. It's excellent. We love it. Should we do something else, or should we just save it for the next episode? I was thinking we should go to the asteroids, but maybe we should do that the next episode.
Yeah, we probably have some prep work we need to do.
We can go. Let's go over to the Lemming.
Lemming Space Incorporated.
Yeah, I'm over here. I put as you can see, I put an anchor in here, so we could zoom around the base a little bit. But
we should set up some more.
I know, because the base is so huge, right?
They're so handy.
So let me see. Do I have a tier 3 rocket? Yeah, I do. So if I ordered, let me see if we could order this and get all the parts. Tier 3. Oh, there's one rocket in here already, so I just need to order 2. I think Lil Mech was messing around. So let's see if this is actually going to work now. Start. And this should spit everything out into this chest. Yeah, look. So when we were on Mars, not only did we unlock the tier 3 rocket, we unlocked the cargo rocket, which we'll get into a little bit later, where you can actually set the launch control and have it launch stuff to you automatically. The tier 3 rocket and the Astrominer. Well, the Astrominer needs one other type of ore, and I believe that's in the asteroids.
Yeah, I think that's right.
So, is that enough parts? I think that's enough parts for one. Let me get this stuff out of here. It does have to make a lot of this stuff. Can I just click this? Oh, I have to go to the right one. Tier 3. So click this in, click the nose cone, the boosters, go up there, the rocket engine, and the storage. Bam! Okay, should make one more. The important thing with this is dump it back in the system and then take it back out. Because in a regular crafting system, it would go back in to tell the RS system that it's done crafting that one thing. Now it still knows it needs to craft one more, I think. If I had a stupid craft, let me go. Stay here. I'll be right back. Let me go inside the wall. Let me go see if I could look at a crafting monitor. It should say it only needs one more. We need to put some computers up there, Bon.
Yeah, we definitely should.
So we don't have to run around. Yeah, so it says processing. It should all be there. Should I cancel it and do it one more time?
Might be easier.
Let me cancel it.
Wait, there's a bunch of stuff in here.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Make your rocket up. If you make it and then throw it back in the system, it should cancel out and be done. I'll go back over there again.
Yeah, it got everything done.
Okay.
So I got a tier 3 rocket.
Oh, right on. Okay, so let me go see. Now toss it back in the system, Bon, and then we'll see if it takes it out and says, yep, it did. So that's the thing. So after you can use this, after you craft it up, make sure to throw it in the system. Oh my God, this rubber band lagged. Make sure to throw it in the system so you know that it cleared it. You know what I mean? It made it. So that's cool. What else do we want to do? What do these things look like? I don't want to take off today. Do we want to take off? I don't know. Let me, slime one of those things down there.
Oh, I need the pads.
Oh, shoot. Is it, okay, what kind of pad is it?
There's a witch. Burner.
Oh my God, you wrecked her. You wrecked her face. Okay, let me get, a launch pad. I think the regular pad does up to a tier 3. And then you have to make a new one. Let me see. So there is a tier 2 launch pad for tier 4 and 8. So tier 2 does a tier 4 and 8 rocket. So we should be good with our regular launch pad still, right?
Cool.
Let me see. I got one. I just want to see what it looks like. Bam, 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 bam. You got your rocket still? Yeah, oh, look at mighty bonsai pickup rocket. Whoo!
That's fancy.
That has like a little, look at the shading on it. It's darker at the bottom. Top is a little bit lighter. Has a nice viewport. 4 boosters. Click in there, see if I can see your face. Look over here. Hi, Bon. Where are you going?
An asteroid?
Yeah, who would want to land on an asteroid anyways? I don't know. We still have to do the space base, or the space station still, too. So there's a lot of things coming up. I think that'll be it for... Do we have to do anything else, or can we just go? We could have just gone. But
Good.
I say we wait. I say we wait for the next episode.
Okay.
Well, why don't you blast off, and then we'll cap the episode, and we'll continue from there.
Oh man, getting crazy.
Like go to asteroids.
Do I need a space? Do
we need a spacesuit to go there?
I don't know. I haven't. We got to look at that book. I think they're all at spawn.
The pre-check checklist. The launch manual. Pre-check checklist. Here we go. Hold on. I got it in my hand. So, okay, Jupiter. No, we don't want to go to Jupiter.
I mean, we do, but not yet.
Yeah, not yet. I mean, I want to go. Where is this? How do you work this thing, man? Mars.
You just scroll through until you find the asteroids.
Over space station, Titan, equipped, grappling hook, craft grappling hook. What? Thermal suit, overworld, Venus, Mars, asteroids, equipped oxygen suit.
Check.
That's all it says.
Okay. So you don't even need thermal padding or anything, huh?
Unless it... Oh, wait. It says... Okay. I see how this works. Asteroids equipped oxygen suit, craft grappling hook. Well, we don't need that because we can fly. And equipped thermal suit. All those things, all those three things. We could go.
Should we make the grappling hooks?
Do I have one? I think I might have one. I'm not sure. Maybe it'd be cooler to grapple around. Do I have a grappling hook? How do I make a grappling hook? Grappling. There's one in here.
There's an iridium grapple.
I don't think that's the right one. Is that the right one?
Well, there's a grapple for galactic craft, which is probably the one we're supposed to make, which is just 3 iron ingots and 2 string.
There's a bunch of different grappling hooks in here.
I want an iridium. How do I make an iridium grapple?
Oh, this is
it's like the progression thing. So you got to make the stone and iron, and then.
So what do you do with this?
Yeah.
Oh, you need some string. Okay, we have to bring string too. You don't have any. Oh, that's sting, not string. I can't type today. Here, give me some string. So now if I go like this. Oh, check it out. And Spider-Man. Oh. Bud! You just fell.
I'm a bad grappler.
It doesn't keep you there. So note to self, don't grapple something with nothing underneath it. Because you will fall. You will fall in the middle of space and be gone. I feel like Spider-Man, for God's sakes. But Spider-Man doesn't fall, he sticks on the wall. Look at. Okay, now I'm Spider-Man. Look. Da-na-na-na. Oh, I almost got there. How much string does this use each time?
Doesn't seem like it's using any string. I think the string just determines how far you can go.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't seem like it's consumed to me.
How far can I shoot past the rocket here? No.
Well, Minecraft kind of inherently has like its own limitation to how far you can go pretty far though.
Damn. All right, we'll go to asteroids next episode. A big thank you for watching and subscribing and letting your friends know. Your viewership is really important to us. Somebody just shot at me. Oh, that was you. What was the one that Lil Mac was using that was grappling and that must have been the other grappling hook, huh?
It's that iridium one that's in there, I think.
He keeps like grappling and pulling people to him. Thank you for watching. Bonsai, us, and Lil Mac really appreciate it. Make sure if you haven't already. Oh, bye, Bon.
Oh,
what the hell happened?
I tried to use that iridium grapple hook and it did not like it.
No, don't use it.
Error occurred.
Don't use that one. Make sure to like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, And hit the subscribe button if you want to let your friends know how cool the series is. Let them know and have them subscribe too. I think that's it.
Cool.
D-Max getting sign off.
Later.